Right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh,
the honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well.
That's right.
And Shalom to the Arkim that's pushing his truth and sincerity across the four winds, man. This is here hopes to be delivered in these last days, alright? It's the GMS London Yard Quad channel, you know, extension of GMS London Central. We are here another week through the spirit and power of our Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And we've come to, yeah, I feel better now. And we've come to, you know, basically prophesy the downfall of this kingdom. Man.
That's right.
Alright, the so-called white man's kingdom. And the so-called white man is known as Esau, Edom in the Bible, in the Holy Scriptures, man. And that name he's been running away from for the longest time. Why? Because he's done a lot of mass murder, you know, rape and violence under that name, man. Right? Of these so-called white people, man. But really they're Edomites, man. And we're here to let the world know that they're Edomites and that they're going down. And that's all prophecy going back to the Holy Scriptures of the Bible. And we're going to get into the revenge of Jacob, man. And the revenge ultimately of Yahweh Shem Yahushai upon the wicked who are Esau Edom, man. You know? So
right.
Start off, bro.
This is Amos chapter 1 verse 11. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
Right, so the Lord said he's not going to turn away the punishment on Esau Edom, man. Right? Now you got to understand that, because for all the children of Israel have done against Yahweh Shem Yahushai, what did the Lord say? He's going to wink our transgressions and he's going to blot out our transgressions, man. Right? Why? Because he loves us as a people, man. So that proves that the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai doesn't love Esau, because he didn't blot out or wink at his transgressions. He's going to pay for everything he's done, man. He's going to be held accountable for all of his actions. But the Lord had mercy on his people, man, because he blotted out those transgressions and gave us a way to be saved by way of Yahushai. Alright, carry on, bro.
Because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. Right,
Esau casted off all pity on our people, man. Right, you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right, have been shown no pity by Esau Edom, man. Right, and that's his facts. Right, when you go through history and you look at the lynchings that were performed in the land of America, alright, you know, chopping off rods, forcing us to eat them, the castration of many other, you know, Negroes out there, man. You know, slavery was a terrible thing. You know, bashing your teeth through with a hammer to force you to eat, alright? Stacking you like sardines on the slave ship. You know, women, you know, getting their periods and the blood leaking down on the person beneath, alright? Esau
shit and piss as well.
Yeah, shit and piss.
Leaking from beneath.
Yeah. You know, so Esau's got a lot to pay for, and they know this. That's why it always bears on their conscience what they've done in the past, man. Because they're here back in the reincarnation, and they're going to pay. They're going to receive that judgment, man. Alright? And we ain't forgot about it. That's why we're bringing it out through the scriptures, man. And this is prophecy. That's how we know where the children of Israel, because it's said in the scriptures in the last days that we'll get a sign, and we'll put it on the highways and the byways, right, for our people to see, and then we'll be preaching, man. That's prophecy, right? So we know those men coming back, starting with, you know, Elder Apostle Heart on down, man. We have that pure doctrine. Carry on, bro.
That was it on that one. I got a precept. Revelation 13 and 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Right, so it said, if any man have an ear, let him hear, man. So if any man have understanding, let him understand this, that he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Now you gotta ask yourself, what group of people led another group of people into slavery, into captivity, man? Straight away, what goes to your mind? So-called white people against the so-called black people, man. Right? That's Jacob and Esau right there, man. And that happened, that's history. The transatlantic slave trade, man. You can go and look that up on Google, it's in Wikipedia. Also, when you type in a yoke of iron on Google, what you gonna see? You're gonna see a Negro with a yoke of iron on his neck, man. Right? That's not affiliated or synonymous with any other group of people upon the face of the earth, man. These are clear signs and indications as to who these people on the sign actually are. Israelites, man, according to the Bible. Alright, carry on, bro.
Yep. And it says, and he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Right. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Right, so the scriptures say, he who killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword, man. It didn't say maybe. Right? It said must be killed with the sword, man. So look, man, the Lord is not a man that he should lie. So if this is written down in the scriptures, right, this is going to go out and it's going to happen, man. Right? That judgment is going to come back upon Esau. That's
Precept.
going to happen, man. Come on.
Ecclesiastes 3:15. That which have been is now, and that which is to be have already been, and the Most High requireth that which is past.
Right. So they always like to tell you to forget about slavery, forget about what happened in the past. You got to move on with your life. You got to get yourself together. But listen, man, that's not what the Lord is coming in, man. The Lord ain't coming in that spirit. The Lord requires the past, man. The Lord, everything that happens, the Lord don't just wipe it away because it was 1,000 years ago, or 400 years ago, or 500 years ago. That's not how the Lord works, man. That's unjust, and the Lord is not unjust power. Everything you do is written down in the heavens, man, right? And there's such thing as reincarnation. So everything you do within your incarnations is all written down.
Yep.
It happened to us. That's why we received the judgment that we received being the transatlantic slave trade, man, and the other, various captivities that we went in under the other nations, right? This all happened because of our actions, the things that we've done, the way we went against Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So we had to pay for our transgressions, man. All right? Go ahead, bro.
Yet reading on, and it says, and moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment.
Right, under the sun is the place of judgment. Talking about the planet Earth, man. This is the place of judgment. When you die, you go back before the Heavenly Father. You know, them angels read out all your transgressions, all the good things you've done. All right? And then what happens? You get sent down here in another body, and then you go and pay for the previous things that you've done, man. Right? This is the place of judgment, not hell. There's no such thing as hell, man. This is hell. Right? This is the hell that the Bible speaks of, man. You got pedophiles walking around. You got so-called white people walking around that are wicked. You know, you got war upon the face of the earth. You got people in other, nations dodging bullets. The transatlantic slave trade happened on this land, in earth. Right?
Homeless people.
Homeless people,
Chemtrails, GMO
Chemtrails, GMO. The list could go on and on and on, man.
Yep.
So this is the place that is called hell, man.
Yep.
All right?
Yeah, and it says that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there.
Right, that's right.
And I said in mine heart, the Most High Yahweh shall judge the righteous and the wicked.
Right, so the Lord gonna judge the righteous and the wicked, man. All right, that's how everything is gonna go down, man. Right? The Lord sends out the judgments, but ultimately, the wicked is the so-called white man. He is the wicked, man. He's irreversible. He cannot do any good. He was formulated and made to just do wickedness. He was tailored to do wickedness, man.
Precept. Jeremiah 13:23. Can the Ethiopian change his skin?
Right.
Or the leopard his spots?
Right, so the Ethiops, right? They're dark-skinned people, naturally, right? And then the Lord mentions a leopard. How can a leopard change his spots? That's a very identifying mark when it comes to the animal, the leopard, man, right? And they can't change that. They can't decide that they want to change those spots. Or Ethiopian ain't going to go and change his skin. That's just how they are. That's how the Lord has formulated them. Carry on, bro.
Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil.
So the Lord says, when those two things are possible, then
It's tailor-made.
then those people that were accustomed to do evil can do good. So the Lord is being sarcastic. That can't happen, man, because they were built and formulated a certain way in the spirit, fine-tuned to only do wickedness, man. All right. So there's no rehabilitation for the so-called white man.
Precept.
Time.
Proverbs 16:4. The Lord Yahweh have made all things for himself.
Right.
Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
Right, so the Lord made everyone for himself, man. And everyone has a purpose. The so-called white man is made to be wicked. and Jacob is made to be the righteous, man. Alright? That's just how the Lord has formulated things, man.
This is Romans 9:21. Have not the potter power over the clay?
Right.
And of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor.
Right.
Yo.
Hey, Edom was made unto dishonor, man.
That's right.
Right? And there's nothing you can do about that, man. When the Lord made him and created him, he was made to do wickedness. He was made to be a pedophile.
Right,
he was made to be, a homosexual.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
He was made to be all of these negative, diverse things. While the righteous, in our perfect form, we're made to be righteous. We're made to, perform the righteousness of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. We're the face of the Lord upon the earth, and so to speak.
That's right. It says, Yeah, let me just say this as well, man. Hey, a vessel unto honor and one unto dishonor, man. Hey, Esau he's that vessel that's unto dishonor. Like, you might take a dump in a vessel in a basin. That's a vessel unto dishonor, man.
Yeah.
And that's what's likened unto Esau, man. He's that vessel unto dishonor. All right, because he's been given the power of the earth. What's he done with the earth, man?
Right.
He ain't nothing but a bad manager.
Yeah.
You know? He's polluted the earth. He's sprayed the air with chemtrails.
Yep.
He's polluted your food. You got genetically modified foods. People ain't eating real food out here, and people are going on like it's cool. Yeah. Like it's not. They don't ask no questions. They're not even thinking, man. You know?
They don't drinking real water.
They're not exactly.
They don't breathe real air.
Hey Joe, do you think that's air you're breathing now? You know?
You're breathing a bunch of chemtrails, like, bro.
Yep.
Crap, man.
Yep.
So, it ain't what's supposed to be inside your body.
Yep.
You know, car fumes, fucking cigarette smoke. This is fucked up.
He's a dump, man.
You know, but the Bible was reading, like, you know, the vessel to dishonor, man. There ain't nothing wrong with that. The Most High designed it for that purpose. That's what into, bro. It's like, you know, you do some work in the house, some painting and shit. You don't put in your best clothes.
Right.
You don't put in your best clothes to do painting in, man.
Right.
You know, you put some old raggedy shit, man. You're just like, nah, I should throw that on.
Yeah, because you know it's gonna get dumped on. You know?
Hey, like you said, there's nothing wrong with that because you got swine, the pig, that's made unto dishonor because it's made to clear up the waste of the earth, man. That's not a good thing to do. I mean, it is. It's a good work.
It has a good purpose.
It has a good purpose.
It's just not meant for you to eat.
Yeah, you're not supposed to touch the swine.
Ain't nothing wrong with
it.
it.
It's unclean naturally.
Meant to deal with
It's
it that way.
naturally unclean. For what? That's what I'm trying to say.
Yep. It says, verse 22, what if the Most High, willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endured with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction.
Right, hey, read that from the top.
Oh, man. Romans 9:22. What if the Most High Yahweh willing to show his wrath?
Willing to show his wrath, it says, man. So the Lord has done this for one purpose as well, to show his wrath, right? Because what was it saying? Is it Psalms or Proverbs that the wicked is his sword?
Yeah. Well, King David said that.
King David said that.
Yeah, so I can get that.
Can't.
This is Psalms, chapter 17, verse 13. And it says, arise, O Lord Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
Right, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. So now we know that the wicked is the Most High's sword, man. So whenever the Most High wants to do something concerning, you know, judgment unto his people, you know, concerning something of a negative aspect that you might deem, then he's going to use who? He's going to use the wicked, man. So when you look at the transatlantic slave trade, that was a wicked act. But it was righteous at the same time because it was correct us for going off against the Most High, man. But who did he use to do it? The wicked, which is his sword. Now let's go back to Romans.
Well, if I can say this, brother, hey, Esau is nothing but the Most High's whipping stick, man.
Right.
You know, and that's who he used basically to put us on them slave ships.
Yep.
In captivity. What was Esau's blessing? King David just said it in the spirit. He said, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. Esau's blessing was a sword. And that's how we get the understanding that Esau is the wicked, man. Precept upon precept.
Right.
And we can bring out many more. Malachi 1 and 4, the borders of wickedness. Esau, Edom, the people against whom the Lord had indignation against forever. The vessel of dishonor. You're just a dump of creation, the basis of men running around fucking up the earth. You are nothing but a bad manager. That's it. The earth's been given into the power of your hand, and you're the basis of men. You're a cave dweller running amok over the face of the earth, man.
Yeah, hey,
you know?
Because in order to be a good manager, you have to know how to manage people, man.
Right.
Now this guy doesn't know how to manage people, man. He has people acting all out of order. They're following his spirit. They're being homosexuals, you know. They're doing all kind of abominable acts. You know, gay marriage is legal. That's a bad manager, man. And as a whole, when you look around, you know, there's cracks in the floor. This is a bad manager. This place is filthy.
Yeah.
The food is fucked up like the bubble was going into. The water that we're having is not even, you know, natural and clean. The air we breathe is fucking us up. That's another reason why we know that we're in the end days, man. Because look, if the Lord weren't going to come back soon, there's going to be no flesh to be saved.
Yeah.
So that's another identifying mark of knowing we're in the end days, man. Right. Everyone is going to be through soon. Man.
People are so retarded, right? They can't even see the way the world is going, right? They can't see that only what would happen if we kept progressing as a society, but we'd end up destroying ourselves. And the elites know that. That's why they put it in their movies, man, because they know that just hellbound just causing absolute devastation. You know what I mean? But the simple people out here just think they think we're progressing as a people, man, as human, as a race.
Yeah.
You know, but ultimately, what it end up happening is that we'd all be extinct.
Yeah.
That's what would happen.
Real talk.
You know, but they're too retarded to see that, man, because they've eaten into Esau's lies, man. They're eating of that fruit.
Yeah. Hey, this is a basic example. Let's say that, homosexuality gets so rampant to the point where men do not even desire women no more. Women do not even desire men. And it's just normal to be a homosexual. What's going to happen after a few years, man?
Oh,
not even 100 years.
Sex is on the way down.
Well, it is getting to that point.
Sex is down.
Yeah.
Reproduction is down.
Yep.
So what's going to keep happening? Then look, people are going to be extinct, man. Mankind, as you know, is going to be extinct.
Right.
That is actually what's going to happen under Esau's vibration. Like the brothers have said, that's actually already happening, man.
He wants to replace you with cyborgs, man.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah, sex robots.
He wants to control birth. He wants to, grow you in a lab if he needs you, man.
Yeah.
That's what he wants. That's what he's doing, right? Paying God. He decides how much is supposed to be on the earth. He's doing all that, man. He's manipulating shit. You know? Trying to.
Precept. Matthew 24 and 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved.
God, so if the Lord don't shorten these days, which he is, there's going to be no flesh to be saved upon the face of the earth, man. You know, everyone's going to be through, everyone is going to die. Why? Because Esau is the master of disaster, man. You know, he's literally going to kill himself. That's what the brother Allah usually says. Esau's the master of disaster, and it's true, man. Everything he puts his hand off, it turns into shit. You know, you got the Midas touch, everything you touch turns into gold.
Yeah.
But Esau, everything you touch turns into shit, man. You know, he'll go to a nation, he'll kill the people, rape the women, take the oil, then that nation is through now. That's what he does, and he's just a monster, man.
He's the king of sin, man.
The king of sin.
Yeah.
The king of sin.
Yeah. He didn't want to do right from the beginning.
Yeah.
Damn. Hey, Paul even said what? The man of sin.
Yeah. Hey,
You know?
that's
He is the king of sin.
king of
Yo, that's
sin.
the boss of life. And it says, hey, private joke, man. And it says, but for the elect's sake, those days should be shortened.
Yeah.
Shall be shortened.
Yeah, so for the sake of the elect, the elect men of the 144,000, from, the tribes on down, for their sakes, for the love that Yahweh Shemashai has for them, those days are being shortened, man. Right? Because we gotta get delivered out here, Lord, when we build those men, man. Mm-hmm. So the Lord loves these men, man. The Lord loves these people, man, as a whole. So that's how we're gonna get, delivered out here, man.
Mm-hmm. That's right. And it says, this is Psalms. In fact, let me finish off Romans 9. Back in Romans 9 at 22, what if the Most High Yahweh willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endured with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction.
Right, the vessels of wrath that were fitted to destruction. That's talking about Esau Edom.
And he just waved. Yeah. As soon as I said that,
Yeah.
It's me.
You got me.
Yeah.
Caught red-handed, Esau.
Yeah, man. Sorry, read that last part again, man.
Yep, and it says, endured with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction.
It says endured with much long suffering, man, because the Lord is enduring the wicked because he really wants to destroy them and put them off of the face of the earth, man. But, the Lord has made it clear that there's certain prophecies and things that have to happen first before that's going to happen, man. But, Yahweh Shai is sitting up there in the heavens and the Heavenly Father, and they're angry with the wicked every day. We're just going into that in the other camp, man. Right? They want this judgment to actually roll out, man. They're having to, endure that long suffering while it's not happening. You gotta think, Yahweh Shai is watching these brothers down here, getting killed, catching hell, throughout the generations, go through the transatlantic slave trade. You think they were watching that laughing? Nah, they weren't laughing. They want to come and execute judgment and revenge, man.
Yes,
righteous indignation. That's what our powers really want to do, man, and they're going to do it very soon, man. And we got faith in that.
Just want to get something, man. He said fitted for destruction, right? Because Esau's fitted for destruction. Right? It says to render. When you look up in the verse,
She said that.
G2675, it means to render, i.e. to fit, sound complete. Okay? To complete. To fit out. Put in order, arrange. It's arranged for destruction. But that was his purpose. The wicked for the day of destruction. That's Esau's purpose, man. He don't have no other purpose. He's there to be the wicked, to be destroyed at the end of it, to be an example. That's his purpose. His purpose is not to be righteous in the kingdom. That's not his purpose, man.
Yeah, that's not his role.
That was never his purpose. From the beginning, from Cain, it was never his purpose to do right.
Right.
He's there to sit. He's there to be the opposite, to show people the opposite, man, of righteousness. So there's no hope. There's no reason for Esau to be delivered, man. Because that's not his purpose.
That's the spirit I was gonna say. Like, how you gonna try and extend salvation to someone that was made to be destroyed?
Bro, that don't make sense.
That doesn't make any sense, man. That's like you trying to plead with cancer not to do its job. Cancer's gonna fuck you up if you leave it there. If you don't plug it out, cancer's gonna do its thing, man. Because it's made to do, it's made to kill you. Cancer is made to